girlies, it's Tammy. So I'm back at you with another video today, and I just wanted to address something quickly because I'm getting new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, but they don't know that when I say girlies, I mean everyone. Of course, I mean men, girls, everyone. It's just what I call my subscribers. I don't mean you have to physically be a girl to watch my videos, of course not. Like, no. So yeah, today we're going to be testing Technic Makeup. I was lucky enough to receive a package from them in the mail. They really liked one of my other videos and they wanted to send me some stuff to try out, so I said sure. And then I checked in the bag and it was kind of enough to do a full face. There was a couple items missing, like primer, face powder, but it's fine. I just substituted it for what I usually use. But this is the final look of everything that I use. So the eyes, the skin, the lips, everything is Technic. So I hope you like the look and I hope you enjoy the video. Enough rambling, let's just jump straight into it. Okay, so first I want to color correct, so I'm gonna see if there is a shade in the cream contour kit. So this is the cream foundation contour palette in the shade 2. I think it has a number 2 there. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, there's no other shade name on here, so it is shade number 2. I believe they must have a number 1 for lighter skin, but this must be for medium dark. Okay, so this one kind of has an orangey tint, so I'm gonna try and use that to color correct my scars on my face. Yeah, it is a nice orange tone for me, and it is covering pretty well. The coverage is perfect. It is really nice, especially for the price of this palette. I believe the palette is like £5 maybe. So yeah, that is how the color correction is looking. It's done a pretty good job. I like the finish of it. My scars aren't peeking through too much, so it looks pretty good. So now let's go in with foundation. So I've got 2 shades here. I've got the shade Praline, which looks mostly like mine because the other one looks a bit red, and this is the shade Nutmeg. Perfect match. So that is the shade Praline, and that matches me perfectly. Oh wow, this one is nice and deep, so I'm gonna swatch that out so you can see. And it's not too red toned as well. It does have a red undertone, but it's not too red toned. Really good. Let's put this on. I'm going to start with a light layer of coverage because I don't know what the coverage is like on this foundation. The consistency is kind of watery, but not, if you know what I mean. Like, it's dripping slowly. Okay, and I'm going to blend this in. Ooh, that color match is exact. Wow. Love the shade. The coverage is really, really good. Covered my scars completely, if you can see that, and it doesn't feel thick on my face at all. I need to find the price of this foundation because this is really, really good coverage. Okay, so that is one light layer, like literally lightest layer possible, and the coverage is flawless. The color is perfection. I'm really excited about this. It is quite a dewy finish. Then again, I've only just applied it, so it might dry down a little bit more. But the coverage, girl, the coverage. Okay, and I'm back. So my eyebrows are done. I'm gonna move on now. I think I'm gonna do my eyeshadow because I've already primed and set my eyes because I didn't have a primer. So they do have tons of eyeshadow palettes, but the only one they sent me is this one. So this is all I have, and they are all shimmer eyeshadows. So I think they're baked. Yes, baked eyeshadows, so you can use them wet or dry, and they should be shimmery and intense. So this is called the Technic Bronzing Eyeshadows. That's it. It has this gorgeous rose gold packaging, and even on the back it's rose gold. Stunning. It feels really heavy and really weighty, but of course Technic stuff is all affordable. I might try this shade all over the lid and see what happens. I'm gonna use my finger first just to see, and then I might go in with a brush after. So this is how it looks on my finger, really nice. So I'm going to be taking the E24 brush from Blank Canvas Cosmetics, taking that same shimmery brown shade, and I'm going to wet it. Yeah, definitely more intense. That is such a gorgeous brown. Okay, and now I'm going to take a blending brush and try blend this out and see what happens. I'm going to try do a look without using any matte shades. I've never done that before, so wish me luck. There's no product on this brush. I'm just blending out the edges of that brown. that actually looks really, really nice. Okay, so I'm loving how that's looking so far. I'm gonna try a different shade. Something is calling me to this coppery color right here, so I'm gonna use that maybe on the center of the lid. Oh, that's such a pretty color. And I believe this palette is like £2–3, guys. It's really, really cheap. So cute. And then for my inner corner, I'm going to take this shade right here in the middle. So you do also get a blue, a purple, and another kind of lighter coppery shade. I will swatch the bottom row for you just in case you wanted to see it. So I'm going to put this on my inner corner. So these are swatches of the other 3 eyeshadows from the bottom. So this is the Caribbean Sunset Strobe Cream, and it looks like this. So this is the color, very golden, absolutely stunning. Wow. Gorgeous glow. Hope you can see that. Okay, so now it's time to highlight and contour using the cream contour palette. So I'm gonna begin with, okay, so I'm gonna dip into this shade here first. I hope it's not too light. So this one here. And I'm gonna begin highlighting my face. That looks a little bit too light, but it's okay for now. Dip into this shade here, which looks a tiny bit deeper. I'm also gonna, yeah, this shade looks like it would work perfectly. And then I'm gonna blend it out using a sponge. Okay, it blends really easy. The coverage is still there. It seems to have covered my dark circle really well. Okay, so I'm loving how that is looking. It does look very flawless. It does look very skin-like. It seems to have taken the dewy finish from the foundation down, but you would still have to set it with a powder. I can see it, you know, creasing under my eyes, so I need to set it ASAP. Color Fix number 2 Pressed Powder Contour Palette. So you get a couple shades in here to set your under eyes, also a shimmery highlight, and then you get the contour shades as well. So let's go ahead and try this out. Now the highlight shades look very light for it being a number 2 palette. I'm gonna try maybe the banana powder and maybe a dab of this, but I'm scared. It looks very, very light. Okay, it might actually work, girlies. Let's try this. Oh, it doesn't look too ashy. Wow, that's actually set it really nice. I hope you can tell the difference from side to side. Wow, it reminds me of like a pressed banana powder. That's what it reminds me of. Okay, so I'm really impressed with that. I really like how it is set, but you can't go overboard because the more I pack on, it seems to be turning a tiny bit ashy, but it should be okay once I set with my face powder. So let's go ahead and cream contour. I'm gonna be using this shade right here. So this is what it looks like on the brush. Wow. Very deep and very pigmented. Okay, and then let's blend it out. Let's see how easy it is to blend. Oh, and it's blended already. Oh, I really like that. The color is perfect. The formula is perfect. It works. I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of that yellow powder and clean up my contour line. Okay, so now for the moment of truth, contour time. Now I really don't see any of these colors working for me, but because I've got the cream contour on already, it should work. I really don't know what shade to take. I'm just gonna take a bit of all of them. Ooh. I can't really tell if it's working because I've got the cream contour on already. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely working. It just showed up on my forehead. Okay, and I do not have a face powder, so I'm just gonna take my normal MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in dark and I'm gonna set my whole face. I would say if you wanna get a highlight and you are deeper skin, definitely go for these Get Gorgeous highlights. There is the peach one, there is the normal bronzing one, and then there is 24 karat gold. But before we get to highlight, let me go ahead and try the eyeliner. So I'm gonna be using the Technic Chunky Eyeliner pen. It is very chunky, so I suppose if you want a thin line, this is not for you. but it seems to be black. It's not the blackest eyeliner I've tried, but it definitely is coming off black. I mean, it's not the best eyeliner I've ever tried, but it's definitely usable if you're on a budget. The only thing I will say is the pen does not bend or anything, so it is very pokey and stiff on your eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to try mascara. So this is the Mega Lash Mega Volumizing Mascara. It looks like it has a thick wand. Usually mascaras that are this chunky have a thick wand. Ooh, that's quite thin actually, and it's got really nice like rubber bristles on it. You probably can't see from this far, but it looks really nice. The mascara is not super wet. It's not like clumpy and wet. It's really lightweight, I suppose, and separating. The wand separates the lashes really well. Very volumizing, and it like I said, it separates all the lashes, so you look like you have double the lashes. I really like this mascara. Okay, so now let's jump into highlight. So I'm gonna be taking the 24 karat gold highlight, which I absolutely love. I'm gonna get some of that, and the design is absolutely gorgeous on it. It's got some nice 3D waves. Put it here. Gorgeous, absolutely flawless color. I hope you guys can see that. If not, I'll put some more. Now I don't have a blush from them, so I'm just gonna have to quickly dip in and use a random blush. Okay, and last but not least, we have lipsticks. So they sent 3 matte lipsticks. So we have one lipstick here in the shade Love Yourself, which looks like a beautiful deep berry red shade. Let's give that a swatch. Yeah, they're definitely matte. They're not creamy, they are matte, very pigmented. Gorgeous color. Then we have the shade Oui Madame, and this is a gorgeous deep purpley color, so I'm gonna swatch that. Yeah, that's an absolutely stunning color. Love that. That might be a possibility for today, we will see. Okay, and last but not least, we have the shade Kiss Catch, and this is a mauve muted pink color. That is a gorgeous kind of pinky purpley mauve color right there. Let's try on the dark color and see how I feel. See how pigmented that is. So comfortable on the lips. They actually feel like nothing. They feel like I'm wearing nothing on my lips, but they have a matte finish, more like a satin finish, but I think as the hours go on it will kind of dry down. But gorgeous formula. So none of these products will make you go bankrupt if you have an interest in any of them. I really like the foundation, how it's looking so far. I will say it is suitable for dry skin because I can already see a tiny bit of my oils peeking through, and I usually get oily right here and right here. I did set obviously, so it's still peeking through the setting powder, but I would probably use a different setting powder just because it's already creasing underneath my eyes as well. So I would definitely use a different setting powder. If I was to do this again, I would probably use a loose powder rather than a pressed powder, so I can really pack it on and keep the oils in. But apart from that, everything else is gorgeous. The eyeshadows were gorgeous, foundation is flawless, highlight is mwah, lipstick is amazing. The contour kits are good, but they're not deep enough for anyone deeper than me. It might be a bit of a struggle to get the shades to work for you, but overall I'm really happy with all the products I received. Definitely worth the price. I will try and list everything down below in case you are interested in any items. And yeah, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.